This matchup is, in my opinion, one of the worst upon the high tiers, but I often see Puffs ask about it and get a really simple answer that goes along the lines of just back air, which doesn't really answer any questions about it. So today I hope to help others get good in this lopsided matchup. A very basic concept is to imagine Peach's threat range in neutral. Since she's very slow, her threat range is really bad, and Puff has a great spacing tool in back air and really good air mobility in the air. It makes hitting Puff as Peach extremely difficult. Her only burst option is her dash attack, which is predictable and can be arrested. Her running aerials aren't good either because of her speed. Positioning yourself diagonally is a very good position to be in because she is forced to aerial you or try to pull a turnip, more on that later. It makes her down smash and dash attack a non-factor unless you are landing on the stage. Using the side platforms are good because it allows you to have control of top flat, which is a position you don't want Peach to have. Just like spacing diagonally, it forces an approach that's easy to beat with back air. Turnips are often used to force Puff in a bad position, rack up damage, combo, and make Puff approach. Turnips have a lot of counterplay. You want to stay in a range that's outside of her threat cone, but not too far away where she can freely pick turnips. If Peach already has a turnip, Nair beats it and can be used to carve space to allow you to set up the spacing that I was talking about earlier. Also, staying diagonal with her is good because you can't throw it diagonally. Of course, Peach does have a bit of RNG. If she pulls a stitch or a bomb, don't freak out and stay calm. Try to stay diagonal with her, or try to dodge it. Here are the odds for each of them. Your main goal is to get Peach in the corner. He doesn't have great options, and you can space around him to rack up damage or convert into an edge guard. Stay right outside her dash attack range and react to her escape. Peach is kind of difficult to edge guard. Try and catch her slow double jump off stage into a wall of pain. If she floats, space around her aerials and tip or bear her. If she up Bs, wait for her to fast fall during it and back at her. Rinse and repeat until you kill her. The main kill set versus Peach is drill up smash at around 105% depending on the stage. Here are the percents. Most times, rest is rare in this matchup, but if you land it, banging up a stagger to it is extremely good and can leave Peach with an automatic loss. Basic setups work to around 30% like up air and up tilt. Up tilt is especially good because it pokes Peach's shield. There are some niche setups like back air rest if they DIN, soft fair rest, and nair rest if they jump at you, and then nair connects just as they get off the ground. Being in disadvantage is either very little to non-existent. Peach poses little threat to Puff when she's in the corner. Puff can just go above and Peach cannot hit her. She also cannot edgeguard Puff. The worst spot you can be is in shield and Peach trying to catch her out of shield option. Most of the time rolling is the best because the only option that she can do is dash attack or run at you and float cancel nair, which usually leads to nothing. I think the most important tip in this matchup is to only fight in situations that you think you can win. Engaging in situations that are bad for you is an easy way to let Peach hit you for free. Simply spacing back air and then recognizing situations where you can hit a little bit more to get a few extra hits, and a good chance Peach won't hit you is very important. There are so many situations that are good and bad that I can't go over, but if you play the matchup more, you will figure them out. A lot of Puff players try to play for time because H-Box does it. In my opinion, I don't think it's necessary at all because Puff just dominates Peach in every facet of the matchup. I highly recommend trying to learn to play neutral versus Peach because it's rewarding and easier. Especially with the potential rules like air time limit soon, it's important to learn how to play not for time.